What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Polo Evolve. I am back with another video, quick trade recap for this Monday morning. Hope everyone is doing all right. Let's get straight onto the charts here. Let's see. So, real simple. I'm actually going to show you guys how my last week went before I even look into this. So, basically, as you guys can see, I had a nice winning streak. Took a payout of around like $3,500 across three XFAs that I had, or three funded, and then immediately took three back-to-back L days, which is not bad because on this one account I had the lockout enabled for a $300 daily loss, and in that case that's why I ended up getting knocked out three times, and that's why the trades are low. And thank God that I did place this on this one account. I lost the two other fundeds that I had, which again, not really an issue, but I managed to keep this. As you guys can see, the balance is about 750, and today I actually just ended up taking about one entry, which or one trade split into three entries, and basically I was able to essentially, I'll show you guys. It was basically a buy on gold here. Oh yes. So in this case, well, when this candle closed, actually, I ended up taking an initial sell because what I wanted to do was I wanted to catch this. What ended up happening here? So this candle closed bearish, rejecting this little resistance that I had here. And so once this candle created a top wick, I anticipated that we were going to end up closing bullish as we did in this sense, but we didn't get that move. So what ended up happening was at 9:30, this candle closed bullish, and I figured, you know what, candle came, it didn't break the previous low, and then it wanted to break above. So I ended up catching a very small move on the buy. Here we go. So once we started breaking out of this, I basically just caught this. I know I could have held it all the way up to here, but it doesn't matter. I ended up taking a dub, small dub. I wanted to build back confidence, and that's why I just closed out a $200 day. I would have ended up holding this for a whole lot longer, but with that being said, like gold right now is actually crazy, bro. Like look at this one candle itself is already like, oh, what, that like 35 points, which, listen, if you were trading gold last year or even just a couple of months ago, in a 30-minute candle, you'd probably see like maybe 5 points or like whatever, $5, right? In this case, it's like 35, 30, like $55. Like, nah, this is cooked, bro. This is cooked. So that's why the small move, it ends up working out. Basically took like one micro entry or two micro entries, yes. And yeah, building back confidence. That's all. That's the name of the game. Now, I seen a little bit of success. I did get a payout, and then I ended up blowing my funded account because I wasn't consistent with what I need to do and like actually following my process on a day-to-day basis. But with that being said, I think I go through cycles now, right? I'm looking at where I'm at right now in terms of my trading journey, and I've noticed that I'll see some success, but then so I will see some sort of success, and then I will immediately uh, I'll take like one step forward and then take two steps backwards, and essentially a lot of this has to do with just me self-sabotaging myself because I have a plan, I have a system that works. Clearly, it works. I'm getting payouts. But anytime that I end up deviating from that system, not following my plan, my process, that's when I end up basically shooting myself in the foot and taking two steps backwards. And either I end up in the place that I started or just a little bit behind that, right? And with that being said, listen, it's okay. Now that I've realized that this is a thing, it's my job to make sure that this sort of thing does not happen moving forward. And how can we ensure that this doesn't happen? It's quite simple. Just stay disciplined. Stick to your plan, your process. Do what you got to do on a day-to-day basis, and I guarantee you, you will be able to make it happen, right? I mean, I hopped in this game for a reason, man. I hopped in this trading game for a reason, and that reason was so I could get the time freedom, location freedom, money freedom. And listen, no matter how many times I get shot in the foot, whether that be myself or anyone else that's going to do it, nonetheless, I'm still in this game. I'm still surviving and thriving. And the goal is to thrive, essentially, right? But nonetheless, all I gotta do is stay disciplined. And all you guys gotta do is stay disciplined too, wherever you guys are in your journey. That's why I come out here every single day and I reflect upon my trades. One, to share this knowledge with other traders in the space, But at the same time, I like to hold myself accountable. And looking back at these trades helps me to do that, right? So that's really all it is. And there's one piece of advice that I'd give to you guys is, especially if you're in your 20s, right? If you are in your 20s and you want to make it big, you want to break free from the system that we're currently in. I know a lot of people probably feel this way. One thing that I can recommend for you guys is to think about it in the long term aspect, right? A lot of people, including myself, are so caught up in thinking short term. What's going to happen today? What's going to happen tomorrow? What's going to happen this week? But you have to understand success is not overnight. In many cases, it may appear like success happens overnight, but the truth is the people that do end up becoming successful, they have been grinding day and day they have been grinding day in and day out for years. And then one day, the exponential gains have finally hit. And you'll look at them and be like, wow, this guy's an overnight success. But you don't see all the long nights, all the long days that they worked and grinded for this shit, right? And so with that being in mind, like with that being said, I want you guys to understand if you're at a place where you are just going through the motion. You're just doing the same shit over and over again. You're not really sure if you're headed in the right direction. I promise you, as long as what you're doing is intentional, you have a goal in mind, and you're following what you need to do on a day-to-day basis, you will get to that goal. I don't know when, but you will. That's all that matters. It's not about when you'll get there, but if you will get there. And as long as you are doing what you need to do on a day-to-day basis, you most certainly will achieve your goals. Just stick to it. Stop thinking about today, tomorrow, or this week or this month. Think about what's going to happen in 6 months, 1 year, 3 years, 5 years, 10 years. That is how you will actually become successful in whatever endeavor that you are trying to pursue. With that being said, guys, thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys got a little bit of knowledge out of this. Oh, one more thing. I did also close out 3 combines. So this one, you can see 3,000. I guess it didn't reflect yet, but I have 3 here. So 1, congratulations, you passed the trading combine. 2, you passed the combine. And then the 3rd one, that is the one that it shows 3,000, but I guess it'll reflect in a bit. But nonetheless, I'm back up to 4. And so right now I do have this one funded, which again, just gonna follow the process, one to two trades a day. I'm looking to get about $200, $300 a day. And now that I have 4 accounts, it's going to start adding up once again. I'm looking for another payout. Again, staying consistent. At the same time, it's very boring, but that's the update for today, guys. Hopefully you guys learned something. Let me know in the comments below. What do you guys think? How did your trading day go? Are you guys in a similar spot to me where you guys will make some progress in the right direction, but then end up shooting yourself in the foot and maybe take a couple of steps backwards? You guys let me know in the comments below. But it has been a pleasure, and peace.